That's flocking on your shirt.
I played with this tree.
So this is a white flock tree that you see in the background, and we are here at David Christopher's with a late night date night video.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys do for date night, but Jen and I, especially at this time of year, we spend date night decorating Christmas trees in our store.
Yes. Everyone's gone home, so that should minimize some of the distractions. The store is closed. You can see it looks a little darker in here because some of the lights are already off. But we're going to decorate this tree with, I guess, a brand new theme.
Yeah. We have not named this. Drop us some suggestions for themes. We'd be happy to hear them. But it's mostly going to be pastels. We're going to use a lot of pinks, a lot of aquas, and a little bit of mint green. Just kind of mixing some things up.
Butterfly in the sky. Who remembers reading Rainbow? Everyone. Okay.
I think that's all I got.
That's all you got.
My words are out.
Most of the time, people ask what kind of tree we're decorating. So while it's on my mind, why don't you tell them what this beautiful flocked tree is?
This is actually a new tree for us. This is actually a white tree that is flocked.
Ooh.
So it softens the white up just a little bit, and of course it's got white lights on it, but it really gives it that glowing feature kind of from the inside out. And it's I think it's a 7.5 foot white vinyl medium flocked slim tree. I think this is the slim version. It is not very slim. It's kind of a trim, but it is shaved down from our original size, which is about 70 inches across for a 7.5 foot. It's over my word limit today. So we usually have like the grand spruce tree and the blue spruce tree. They're about 70 inches across. This one's about 60. You're out of words. That's the new one. First thing I'm going to do is put some ribbon on the tree. It's not always the first thing I do, but today it is.
If you're interested in a more detailed look at how David adds ribbon to the tree, we have a whole playlist called Bows, Ribbons, something like that. Bows and Ribbons. I'm not really sure, but he actually shows you several different ways on that video list of ways that you can add ribbon to your tree. So we're not going to take the time to do like a real step-by-step tutorial in this one because you've possibly seen it before if you've been watching it for a while, or you can go check out those videos and get more specific detail, an inside look at like the different ways that he does it, because he kind of does it different every time.
There's 1,000 different ways we could add ribbon to a tree, so yeah. One day we'll go over all of them.
All 1,000 ways to add ribbon to your tree.
I'm going to be adding some of our faux mercury glass. This is actually our aqua color, and this is teal. They're very close. This is a little lighter, but on this white tree, the aqua is actually going to lighten up to almost a seafoam color, and the teal is going to lighten up to more of our aqua color. So we're going to add both.
Over the weekend, our family actually went to Mentone, Alabama for a little getaway.
I'm sure everyone has heard of it.
Yeah. Have you all heard of Mentone? But we actually, while we were there, we went to Orbix Hot Glass, which was a place where you could blow your own glass ornament. It was a really cool place, and David and I picked out one together, and our boys did one apiece. But we actually picked out kind of like a seafoam color and more of a turquoisey color. So it was a little bit of a mix.
You could put that on this tree?
Yeah, it would fit on this tree great. We didn't get to bring them home. We had to wait for them to
cool off.
Cool or cure. I don't know if that's the right word for glass, but
they were at like 2,000 degrees.
Yeah.
So
they were extremely hot, so they're going to have to ship them to us. But it was a fun experience. David is going in now with our 4-inch mercury ball ornament in the aqua color. And it's just a little smaller than the other size that you saw earlier. So you're adding these in. And we have these in a lot of different colors.
A lot of colors.
Lots of colors. So we probably have your color. If you're looking for those on our website, you can get other colors like red and green and silver and champagne and
red, burgundy,
burgundy,
emerald, and apple green. There's also seafoam, aqua, teal, silver, light gold. Did I mention red and burgundy?
You said burgundy.
Red, burgundy.
Are you taking the tags off?
I am.
Okay. We don't always take the tags off because we're in a retail store and it never fails toward the end of the season. Somebody wants to buy something off the tree and it doesn't have a tag, and then the girls are, you know, running around trying to find the price. So.
But with our new black tags on this white tree, it might be starting.
Yes, that's true. We used to have white tags and we redid our tags this past year, and they're really cute. I think they're classy.
Next, I'm going to add a couple of different shapes, so we get a little bit of like an onion and a finial shape. And this is an aqua iced finial, and this one, it has actually pearls, and it has a little bit of pink glitter in it, which is going to pick up on some of the pink ornaments that we had later.
A lot of the times we get the question of, why don't you just decorate these trees on the floor and then put them up on the table?
They get a lot heavier when I do them.
Yeah.
I put a lot of stuff on trees usually, and stuff moves around too much after I've got it decorated. When I pick it up and put it on the table, I have done it, not a fan.
I hope the lighting in this video turns out okay because it's driving me nuts right now. We are not in an ideal location of our store to do a video, but it's going to look gorgeous to your just, you know, naked eye when you come in. But we can't always control that because we're not in a studio, and we do have some extra lighting, but I don't think we brought it over to the retail store. We're just, you know, doing the best we can here.
Now it's time to start layering some of our pinks and our faux mercury in 2 sizes.
You may have remembered seeing a lot of the pinks in our Marshmallow Magic and our our Candy Craze theme. Candy Craze? Candy Crazy? But these almost look like you've blown a bubble gum. Bubble gum. Ah! Didn't break.
Now we use the fake ones. Some of these are not fake.
Look, it's still okay. It's in one piece.
This was just for testing.
Just for testing purposes only.
So you guys can know that they can survive.
Quality right there. David is adding one more pink faux mercury ball to the tree. And if you are questioning how to even begin to find out how many ornaments you need for your tree, because everyone's trees are different. Like you said, this one is a trim, not a slim, and they make larger trees and smaller trees. And we have a Christmas tree recipe guide on our website, shopdavidchristopher's.com. You can click on Christmas tree recipe guide, get an idea of how many ornaments. We're struggling tonight.
We are.
Get an idea of how many ornaments, how much ribbon, how many stems, and it's just a good guess. We can't tell you exacts because every product is different. For example, one stem might be, you know, large and boisterous, while something else might be thinner and not fill up as much room on the tree. But it does give you a really great start if you're not sure where to even begin with how many of what. Because sometimes you have to, as he's doing now, kind of eyeball it. And you get better at that the more you do it, obviously. But the guide can be very helpful when you're ordering products from our website. So shopdavidchristopher's.com. Let us know if you have any questions. We're always happy to help.
Now I'm going to be adding these white iridescent fuzzy pom-pom. It's little pom-pom balls all the way around this styrofoam ball to make one big pom-pom ornament. And I'm going to be using some of our sugar finished 4-inch mint. It's kind of a mint green. We're just calling it green. But the frosting, the sugar coating on it makes it a little minty. You ever get the feeling you're being attacked?
It's a snowball fight.
I'm unarmed, so
You got it.
I'm preoccupied. Now we're going to be using these spun sugar, and we call them spun sugar because they're actually spun glass inside, but they look kind of like spun sugar that you see on the baking shows, which, you know, I'm slightly obsessed with, so that's what we call them. And they really reflect the light very well when they go into the tree because they're not just clear, they have all that sugar inside to help them bring out some of the light.
Is it time to add the butterflies?
It's time for butterflies.
The only time in my life that I considered getting a tattoo when I was younger, I was considering the cliche butterfly. But I never could commit to anything because I was just like, what if I don't like it when I'm older? I guess I recognize that I went through phases.
I think you just get a tattoo of a caterpillar, wait for it to cocoon, and then become a butterfly. And you get some changes over the years.
And then I was kind of dumb and was telling my friend I thought I would get one on my big toe. And she was like, because it would be small and easy to cover up. And she was like, but that would rub off. She had multiple tattoos, so she had more experience.
Tattoos rub off? You're
Like,
getting the wrong kind of tattoo.
well, she said if you get one like that gets a lot of rub every day. Now this was in the early 2000s.
Oh, tattoos have come a long way.
So maybe tattoos are better, or maybe she
Maybe she wanted the big toe tattoo in the group and
Oh.
was jealous. That's what it was.
maybe that's what it was. So hey, maybe I should still get the tattoo on my big toe.
No.
No, you wouldn't like me if I had a tattoo on my big toe,
I would still like you.
but
I wouldn't like your big toe. Just the one. I would still have the other big toe. Kenny Rogers stuck in my head.
What part of Kenny Rogers? You gotta know when to hold them? Why?
Because Isaiah was playing it. They're not no more playing poker.
Go ahead and sing it if you know it.
That's really all I know. I only know you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
Know when to hold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You better count your.
You run after you counted your money.
Yeah. When you sit, oh, you better. I think it's you better not count your money while you're sitting at the table.
I think it's you never count.
Never count your money. Yeah.
But after you do, you
There'll
run.
be time enough for counting when the dealing's done.
Only if you win. You didn't win, you can't count nothing.
No.
0 times 0 equals 0.
But what I think about when I think about that song is the Muppets. Remember the Muppets? Isn't it? The King Prong is playing poker with some of his friends, and he's like, "You got to know when to hold 'em."
Yeah, you do love that movie. Muppets from Space.
Like, I am a King Prong.
That sounded like a Muppet.
Actually, there's some good Muppet impersonations. And Kermit the Frog.
That horrifies me to this day. It really does.
I didn't know. Why does it horrify you?
Spencer. And tickle me on them.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it would like go off in the closet
Yeah, I did.
for no reason whatsoever.
What's next?
We're going to add just a little bit more of that blue color with this metallic blue. It's sparkle. It's got glitter on the tips, so it's just going to give us a little bit of texture that's different from the rest of our tree. I keep repeating in my head over and over and over.
Hey, you're singing so good, you might get us a copyright strike on YouTube. Better be careful.
I don't think I sound like Kenny, Dusty, Rogers, whatever.
It's Kenny Rogers,
One of those people.
not Kenny Chesney.
But
He sings all the island country songs. You need to sing those when you're doing Waves of Christmas.
I don't know what they are. You would have to you would have to introduce me to some of them. What is one?
No shoes, no shirt, no problem.
That's it?
That's one of them. Blues, what blues? Hey, I forgot 'em.
I'm not wearing shoes.
Sun in the sand and a drink in my hand with no bottom. No shoes.
What happened to his bottom?
No shirt. No problem. People are going to think we're drinking.
No. Late night, date night at David Christopher's. Yeah, it's normal.
We had our Mexican cuisine delivered in.
Per usual. For the late night. Decorating. Gotta have the taco fajita salad.
We should do like a late night, date night video once every week or two. Talk about life's woes.
How about this? How about y'all give us some date night tips or ideas so we can do something other than this at some point?
Oh my gosh.
And we'll go, well, we had to. Our YouTube fans asked us to go do something different.
And then I'll say, but it doesn't count because you didn't think of it on your own.
True.
You had to do what people told you to do.
Yeah, it won't count. Never mind. Scratch that.
I just
secretly send me some ideas.
Oh my gosh, now the social media is going to be full of people secretly sending you date ideas.
I'll never see it.
That's true. Maybe I'll use some of them on you.
Yeah, Rachel. You and Rachel will get to see them. I'm not a big social media fan. Or user? Maybe I'm not a user. I don't know what I am.
You get too many emails.
I email.
You email.
I can respond to email. I don't know how to post to walls and write on stories.
You're so old.
I am.
Your preferred method is email.
I tell everybody, you can send me a message on Facebook, but if you want me to respond, you better email me or text me.
You had like 30 unopened texts when I got your phone earlier to set it up.
See, there's two reasons. There's the
That gives me so much anxiety.
yeah, but those people don't expect me to be on Facebook because they never accept their friend requests.
No, I'm talking about your text messages on your phone.
Oh, those, yeah.
You have like 30 unopened. Your little red dot says 30.
Yeah, but what does it say in my email account?
38,623.
Yeah, I only open the business one.
It gives me anxiety to have that many unopened messages. At least like delete them or
Everybody gets spam.
mark them as read or something.
I just keep buying more storage from Google or whatever.
You're going to have your own server on some server farm.
Google, I need a server if you're listening.
We'll be getting ads for that tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to start with some of our clear bubble sprays. And these are fun because they're a little iridescent. So they're going to bring out some of that, a little bit of pink. And they're just going to make it look like we added 100 ornaments that we really did not add. So it's cheating. It's going to make it faster. And I'm sure everyone will appreciate that, including my wife, who is like, are we ready to go? And the kids who are waiting for food.
Yes. Our poor children. This time of year, they're so understanding though.
They're pretty good.
They're like, Mom and Dad, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta work. So
We're like, you do want enough money for us to now. We have to do some business. Now we're going to add one of my favorite new ornaments. These are actual mercury glass with kind of a platinum beading and the reflectors in the finial, and it also has this wire wrapped kind of around it and gives it a little bit of a vintage feel.
thank you all so much for joining us for a late night date night tree decorating extravaganza. You got to hear us badly sing some songs, have a little snowball fight. Well, it was kind of one-sided. We dropped some things, And we talked about some weird things like tattoos and
The Muppets.
the Muppets.
It's an odd evening. But it's kind of normal for us.
It's kind of normal for us. But we're wrapping it up. Thank you for being here with us. Remember to check out our website, davidchristopher's.com. Don't forget to like our video if you liked it. That encourages us to keep making more. And subscribe.
Definitely subscribe.
That way you don't miss the crazy when it happens.
That way we know you want us to do another one at some point.
Yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. Elmer's
It's
word.
too close to Halloween for that.